First of all, you need to understand it's boring. Let's combine 10 different problems and provide 10 different solutions within one video. We're talking about 11 million views, and not one time, multiple times. Again, people will be watching this video until the end, and they also will be commenting on their opinion if they agree or disagree. And we already generated more than 10 million views in this format alone. We tested this trend together with our yacht rental client, and it already generated us over 700,000 views and has a potential to go to over a million by the time you will be watching this video. The more raw, the more natural your video looks, the more trust and views it generates. Retention, repost, and saves. That's the 3 key metrics that you need to make video go viral. The hook itself has to be the opposite of what everyone else talks about in social media. And yes, you trigger people, but trigger them in a good way. Welcome, my dear friends, to this short yet super efficient masterclass on 10 most viral trends of 2025 that have been already tested together with my agency and guaranteed to provide us great results. Now, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Emir. I run the most expensive social media agency in Dubai, and in the past 5 years, I helped over 28 different entrepreneurs and businesses scale their personal brand. And if you don't want to be stuck in the algorithms of the past years and do the trends that no longer generate any views or leads, watch this video until the end and you'll find out exactly what you need to do and what you need to film. Many of these trends that we're going to discuss today actually were made by me and adapted to our clients here based in Dubai, but they can be used anywhere in the world for any niche. So without further ado, let's begin. The trend number 1 is a hidden camera Snapchat trend. We tested this trend together with our yacht rental client, and it already generated us over 700,000 views on Instagram and has a potential to go to over a million by the time you will be watching this video. How to do it? Extremely simple. Instead of saying something directly to the camera, if you, for example, planning to film a funny video, make it look like you're actually filming on a hidden camera. For example, behind the tree or behind the wall. That makes it look that it was actually filmed by some pedestrian and not your actual videographer or mobilographer. The more raw, the more natural your video looks, the more trust and views it generates. Because in 2025, people are tired of glimpse and glamour and perfectly scripted ChatGPT prompts and super complicated editing. They want something that feels natural, and these videos do exactly this. We also filmed this trend with our real estate client Fabri, and it did amazing as well because it looks like she bumped into some random person and then she tried to sell and convert this random person into her client. If you have a car showroom, if you run real estate, you can do it in any niche. Just make sure to add little Snapchat filter in the middle and add the caption that feels very natural. For example, bro really thought that he found a true love in Dubai, or she thought she can close this client. Trend number 2, millionaires or billionaires. We did this trend for our real estate clients, and guess what? Around 2 or 3 months later, every single agent in Dubai started to copy it. Even those who don't film content in English. Now I see these videos even in Russian. The trend is super simple. It basically triggers people to decide if they fit under the millionaire, billionaire or broke criteria. I'll give you an example. We talk about real estate brands. Emir is for millionaires. Omniat is for billionaires. Danube is for regular people. That triggers a lot of agents and a lot of clients because they think, no, I bought Danube, I should be a billionaire. Or no, I bought Emir, I should be this or that. So people comment and they also watch the video until the end because they want to find out, is there's going to be the brand that I'm associated with? What be about me? So people always want to find something that they can resonate with. You can film this trend literally with any brand criteria. You can film it about the airlines, car brands, luxury brands, watches, real estate, whatever you want. And trust me, with a 100% guarantee, people will be triggered, they will start commenting. Those who you pleased with your answers will also start following you, so it's actually super effective. The next trend is build your perfect. Now, I will not say that I invented this trend, however, I will say that I adapted it from abroad, and it was actually made originally for the UFC fighters, and I brought it to Dubai. And now probably you've seen this trend already because every single agent copied it after I implemented it to my clients. The trend is super simple, however, it's not limited to only building something related to your niche. Initially, we brought this trend, you put some editing like this here, and you start filling it up. For example, build your perfect developer. and you say the criteria is like quality, delivery time, price, etc., etc. But then we went further and made it also about the personal life. Build your perfect husband or build your perfect wife. And they do actually even better because people love the woman-man relationship. Now, when it comes to you and your brand, you can implement it in whatever you want. For example, if you are selling cosmetological product, you can build your perfect cosmetological brand. This one, Kylie Beauty or whatever brand it is. This one, L'Oreal. This one, Nestle. You know, you can fill up with any of the brands, and that will also trigger the people to comment because they will say, no, this is actually not true. The best quality is this brand that I use. Or some of them will agree, will say, yeah, that's actually the brand that I use. I totally agree. Let me follow you and let me reach out to you and buy something from you. So this trend is super simple. It feels very natural again because they are not scripted. You give the template and then you answer them naturally as you believe. Don't try to please everyone. Try to say as honest opinion as you can. Next one is a quiz format. All of us love to play quizzes. Basically, the gamified format for me is the main trend of 2025. Why? Because people are tired of long storytelling videos. They are also bored from short loop videos for 7 seconds with a description below and small caption above it. They want something fun, something that they may feel like reminds them of their childhood or something that just excites them. So the guess top 10 trend is extremely efficient because you can literally adapt it for any industry and make it about any topic. For example, guess these 10 buildings in Dubai. We filmed it for our clients, did extremely well. Or name me top 10 richest people in the world, or top 10 richest people in Dubai, or tell me top 10 sold cars in Dubai, top 10, I don't know, most sold cosmetological products or most famous cosmetological products, and everyone will try to guess the answers while they watch the video. And because these people will be watching the video until the end to try to get all the answers, the retention on the video will be extremely high. Plus, they will be sending this video to their friends, the repost will be high, and then some of them will be saving this video just to know this information for future, so the savings will be high as well. So you get retention, repost, and saves. That's the 3 key metrics that you need to make video go viral. And that's exactly why they do. So you can easily implement it. It's super easy to film it. Takes you maybe 1-2 minutes to film and you can get millions of views. Next format is a problem solution. Super simple. Sometimes we love to overcomplicate things. For example, if we're talking about the dandruff, big problem for a lot of people. Here's how you solve the dandruff problem. First of all, you need to understand it's boring. Let's combine 10 different problems and provide 10 different solutions within one video. Dandruff, use this. Pimples, use this. Can't sleep, use this. You need sunscreen, use this. Why? Because people want value and they want it fast. We tried it with our cosmetological client and it did extremely amazing. We're talking about 11 million views, and not one time, multiple times. You can make it about any niche. If you are selling cars, you can make it about cars. My tire broke, use this. My screen doesn't work, use this. Car doesn't ignite, use this. Same goes for real estate. I need to check my contract, use this website. I need to find listing, use this website, etc., etc. Problem solution. Packet, no water, no nonsense, no generic words. Bam, bam. Simple. Next one is the format of negative hook. You can say, for example, never ever move to Dubai, never ever buy a property. So you need to say something that will trigger people. And that should be actually something opposite of what everyone says. So for example, if everyone is saying, you should buy a property in Dubai, you should rent a car with me, you should buy my products, you should say the opposite. Never ever rent a luxury car in Dubai, even if you rent the car yourself. Never ever buy a property in Dubai, even if you sell the property yourself. But the twist is here is because later on you will reveal the points that actually work in favor of that decision. So in a simple words, for example, never ever buy a property in Dubai, because once you buy a property in Dubai, you will have so much money you will not know where to spend it. Because once you get a property in Dubai, you will don't have to pay anyone else's rental fees, and other people will go broke and you will get rich. So the meaning can be the opposite, but the hook itself has to be the opposite of what everyone else talks about in social media. And you can again literally implement it for any industry or any niche. Next one is a battle format. This format is extremely efficient. I borrowed it from the ESPN TikTok channel, I believe, and I saw it and I thought, okay, this is really interesting. Again, it's some sort of quiz gamified format where people visually see from the beginning what is battling against what. You can make a battle of developers, battle of the car brands, can be battle of anything, whatever related to your niche, and then you pick the winner in quarterfinals, in a semifinal, then you pick the winner in the final, and then you justify why you picked that winner. Again, people will be watching this video until the end because they want to find out the winner, and they also will be commenting on their opinion if they agree or disagree. So these two key factors will trigger the video to go more viral, and we already generated more than 10 million views in this format alone. The next format is inspirational video. Sometimes people are tired of coming to social media and seeing how everyone is more successful than them, richer than them, or younger than them. So you need to give that people some hope. We decided to make a video where we say everyone who's gonna stay in Dubai gonna turn a millionaire, or every woman that's gonna stay in Dubai will become successful millionaire. Why? Because these videos are giving people the hope. If you're renting luxury cars, you can make a video. Everyone who will, for example, do this or that will rent a super luxury yacht in Dubai because they are destined, because of this, because of that. These types of videos also generate zero haters because you actually just talk about positive things. And yes, you trigger people, but trigger them in a good way. And you can make it about any pain point. So for example, you will have the clearest skin in the world because of this, this, and that. So you first hit the pain point and then provide justification why it's gonna happen to this person. And always talk to a follower as if it's a single person. Talk to them as you. You will. It will happen with you because the followers want to establish the connection together with you. Next format is this or that. So for example, we are picking industry. For example, let's pick real estate. We'll say emir or omniyat. Omniyat. Then we go to the next stage. Omniyat or Danube. Omniyat. Omniyat or this, and so on and so on. This is like an elimination style format where you eliminate them one by one and then there's a final winner. And by the time you're watching this video, if you watched until this point, you may already know why it will go viral, because people will watch it until the end and they will also comment if they agree or disagree with you. And that's also a great way to deliver your value and your beliefs of who you believe are the best in the market and who you believe are not so good. And the last format, it's kind of new, but we already started using it and we see that people like it, is a twins effect. How to film it? Super simple. You film the background frame first, then you film yourself in one position and you imagine that you're talking to someone, and then you do the opposite and film from the other position, and you can also change your clothes. In this type of format, it's really good to deliver the value when you talk about something related to your expertise. For example, best exercises for gym, best solutions for real estate, best solutions for social media. Again, anything, literally any niche can be implemented. One person can be the person who does it wrong, another person can be the person who does it right. Or one person can be the person who asks the questions, other person who provides the solution to this problem. Really amazing, super effective, and your editors can simply execute it even on a CapCut. Now, if you found this video valuable, please make sure to like it, leave some comments on your ideas and thoughts about it. And if you're ready to take your personal brand to another step, go to the description and you'll find everything that you need. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video.